Greetings everybody and welcome to my channel, Tea Toast and Tarot. Time for tea. Time to spill the tea. I hope you're all well. Keeping fit, keeping healthy, staying strong. See my little pumpkin? It's actually a mini pumpkin called a mumpkin. Couldn't resist, too cute. I'm going to draw a little face on it. Without further ado, here we go. We've got the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Fool. What's this all about? Take it as past, present, future. You might have walked away from something in the past, made a decision to walk. Maybe you felt like a bit of a fool at the time. You were thinking it was the wrong decision, but it's actually not. It was the right decision for you. Maybe like not giving up on something, surrendered something, you know, could have been a job, relationship, where it just wasn't working out for you. And see, like the White Rose, surrendering. You could have been in that situation for quite a while, and you've basically packed up and left it behind, for, you know, not knowing what you were going to do next. Maybe that's the situation you're in right now. You don't know what your future holds. It was a brave decision, a strong decision. And though you were quite confident in making that decision at the time, you know, maybe you're not too sure, you're having second thoughts about actually, you know, putting that decision into motion, even though the circumstances, whatever was going on, what was the reason for leaving, you knew you had to leave, you know it's the right decision, but you might have left quite hastily, you know. Let's have a look. The Emperor. So it could have been a, you know, them tablets there say egotism. Could have been, you know, your boss, a partner, quite domineering, and that's the reason you left, and that's the reason you left quite hastily. Like I say, even though it's the right decision, you know, maybe you said you're just off, not giving no notice. Maybe if it was a relationship, you said, right, that's it, I'm gone, and you were basically packed your bags and left, you know, that kind of thing, due to someone's ego, someone's control over you. Like I say, could be boss, could be relationship. Maybe it was affecting your mental health, and that's why you left. Like I say, it's the right decision, but you've done it in such haste. You're now thinking back and thinking forward, you know, what to do next. The Moon, see, could have been a couple of months ago that this happened, a couple of moons ago, you know. And you're spending a lot of time sitting alone, not in a bad way, but she's got the moon on the forehead there, you know, just thinking things over, time's going on, you know. So you need to basically put the past behind you, forget about it, forget what went on, and try and move forward in the best way for you. If you've been in a bit of a slump due to it, or, you know, a bit of depression, or getting down in the dumps about it, it's time to, you know, take the next step, move on. Even though you're not sure where it's going to take you, none of us know what's going to happen in the next hour, the next week. The future's uncertain for everybody. but now's the time to make the move. You might think like I say, you might think you're a bit foolish for leaving so hastily. Maybe you should have waited. But if you waited, you probably would have never left and put up with it, and then your mental health would have, could have gone down and down until you were stuck and you didn't have the strength to leave. You've made the right decision, but just made in haste. What did he say? Marry in haste, repent in leisure, but that's not the case. But, kind of along the same things. Ten of Swords. So, could be the reason, could be like a domineering boss. It could be like a toxic workplace, the boss, the staff, could have been, if it was a relationship, could have been the person you were with and the family or friends, all getting at you or, for whatever reason. They always comment about looks, don't they? Could be looks, could be, just a toxic workplace or a toxic relationship. And that's what you've basically fled from in quite a rush. If it was a relationship, in this case, Ten of Swords, you see there, you could be sitting thinking, I'll never find another. Make no mistake about that, you will, but you need to spend the time, or the time you spent sorting yourself out, sorting your head out, making the right decisions for yourself, and now it's time to move forward and get on with your life. Put the past behind you. Don't ever think, I'll never find someone else. Of course you will. There's someone out there for everyone. There's being with the wrong person. There's a reason you've ended up in, if it was a work situation, why the boss is so bossy, why it's toxic work people there, work colleagues, you think that your friends, they're not. That might have been the mistake you've made, lesson learned. Time to move on. You see, it's the Fool card, but the sun's shining bright. The future is bright. You're not a fool for doing what you're doing. You're not a fool for making decisions for yourself. You're nobody's fool, and you haven't been a fool to yourself. You've made the right decision. Nine of Wands, climbing a ladder. So if it is a job, you're going to be offered a better job. You might be unsure right now. You might think, oh, I'll never get a job like that one. What did I leave for? I could have put up with it, but you shouldn't have had to put up with it. So even though you might not be sure what you're going to do next, the next job you'd apply for, it's going to be a step up from the one you had. Like I say, you haven't made the wrong decision. Six of Wands. And the people previous, you could still have them on WhatsApp or, be text messaging them. They'll be shocked at where you go to next. Or like if it's a relationship, you're going to do a step up. Your next partner's going to be better than the last. If it's a job, it's going to be a better job than the last. And the people who, like I say, if it was toxic co-workers or toxic friends and family of your partners, they'll be shocked at this new transformation. Like I say, it looks like a fool, but you can see it's like a confident fool. They might think, oh, she's a fool for leaving. He won't find no one better. Well, you will, and they'll be shocked. Or you won't get a better job than this one. Well, you will, and they'll be shocked. Strength, see, soap pads. I said you might need a bit of strength, bit of time out. Scrub the past away, scrub it from your mind. Clean your mind of everything that went on, and that does take a bit of strength if it's affected you mentally. You could have, without being derogatory or anything, let yourself go a bit because of the way they were, and like I say, not being yourself, so you're clearing all that out, mentally, physically, and getting back to the old you. And like I say, it's not the wrong decision you've made to leave, although you might feel like a bit of a fool for leaving in such a haste, or you might have done something that was a bit foolish, I don't know, just stormed off swearing or out of work, made a bit of a scene, or you know, scratched your ex-partner's car up a bit, or, you know, done something silly when you were leaving just because you weren't in the right frame of mind. Got to clean all that out, like clearing out your closet, clear your mind, fresh start. You know, a whole new you. The old you gone. Leave that behind. New start, new you. You know, probably when you look back, the situation you were in probably was a bit like a soap opera, you know. What's going to happen next kind of thing. You know, you walk out of work, what's going to happen next? You walk out the house wondering what's going to happen when I get home, that kind of thing. It's all in the past now, like I say. Don't worry about it, because whatever your next move is, like I say, whether it's a job or a relationship, it's going to be one step up from what you had. It's going to be a better partner than the one you had, or it's going to be a better job than the one they had. And people will be shocked, and you might even be shocked yourself at what you'd achieve going forward. You know, you might get a great looking partner, or they might be very well financially off. You know, that kind of thing. Going to be a step up the ladder from what you've had. So like I say, you made the right decision. You might have felt a bit foolish at the time, hasty move. But this time you're taking for yourself is doing you the world of good. You know, cleaning out all the old memories. You could be, you know, clearing out, deleting photos, you know, text, deleting everything, you know, getting rid of old, you can't get rid of old memories, but trying to forget, you know, trying to scrub it out, not to think of it. If they do come to your mind, try and think of something else, if it's relationship wise, you know, and you just keep doing you, because you're not the fool. The people you're involved with were the fool to put you in that position, to make you feel like that, and to lose a good person, you know, good work, a good person, whatever situation it was. Good luck with the future. Take care out there. Bye for now.